all of your classmates ba are already in the said group chat. Okay, para no one left behind sa tuang klase. Okay. May I know if the class representatives are here? While waiting, can I talk to you? I would like to talk to you, no? Who's the representative for 42 ganit? Wala pa. How about sa P3?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Yes, Bless. Ikaw, no? Ang sa P3?
Yes po, ma'am.
Bless, if I may ask a favor, no? Can you collect the email addresses of your classmates sa section na P3? Email ad lang, i-type lang siya sa Microsoft Word. Ayaw na ibutang ang ngalan nila. Kuan lang, diretso na email. Ayaw na butang yung number. Basta email lang. Para diretso na lang na ako i-copy-paste. Kay I will be emailing the link or tawag ana sa Google Drive where you can access the downloaded books, no? Kay nag-download man kong mga references. Mas tsada man gud i-diretso na nako ihatag ang email para diretso ninyo maabri ang drive. Kay kung tagaan ng tamog link, mangayo pa man mo permission ana before you can open. So sometimes man good sa medyo busy, dili na ako diretso mahatag ang permission to access. So that's why I prefer that you give me your email addresses through your group representative, class representative, para once I will share the link is through your email na automatic ma-access ninyo. No need na mag-permission pa, kumbaga. Okay, so I hope that's clear. Okay, thank you, Ms. Lasel. Okay. So, duha na lang, maka 30 na ta. But kung by 3:40, wala pa gyapon, we could start na, no? Because we have started late already because of another engagement of your instructor. Lagi kami meeting. May na lang. Sige, I'll share my ano. Okay. I think wala naman siguro mo apat. We could start na lang. Humana ba ang adding dropping, guys? Would you know? Or kamulo pa ba? Any idea?
Kamulo kay after the EMT department, ma'am, kay kamulo pa ang among chairman, ma'am.
Og adding dropping. Lagi because
Ma'am, kay daghan jud daw kaayo.
wala pa na-enroll. You know, always lang yun the delayed, no? So, actually, that's the reason why specifically I did not really hold class last week because say ma-defeat ang purpose pa na mag-klase na during the first week. Ang uban, wala pa din na-enroll. So, magbalik. So, I thought manggod the last day of dropping was ang tawag ana, the last day of dropping, adding was atong Friday mo nang safe na magklase karon. But anyway, we cannot prolong any longer, no? We have to start na at least man lang the first objective of the class, which is to have expectation setting and an introduction of this course. So to do that, no, allow me to first introduce myself because it would be hard na magsugod ang klase and then you don't know your faculty. Sorry naagayan. Mga issues pag work ka ng online. Okay. So, kindly bear with me. Medyo hinay yun ang connection. But, okay, I'll try to be brief, no? So, this is ENT 109. Industrial Management and Quality Assurance. Okay, so make sure you are in the right course and that this subject is reflected in your PRISM's account. Okay, because if it's not in your PRISM's account, it means to say that you are not officially enrolled in this course. And if you are not officially enrolled in this course and then you are attending my classes, it will not be a basis na I will give you a grade. Okay, ang pasabot ana guys, I am only obliged to give a grade to those students who are officially enrolled in this course. Okay, so if you are attending, again, I would like to emphasize for clarity, para sabot yun if you are attending the class and yet you are not officially enrolled in this course, I am not liable to give you grades at the end of the semester. Okay, I hope that is clear. Okay, so I hope nasabtan guys, kana siya no, na-room na ko. Okay, and then, of course, okay, so before I start discussing our core syllabus, allow me to introduce myself. Okay, I am your faculty. I am Engineer Ruth April Labahan. Okay, so I am a graduate of Materials Engineering. Dugay-dugay na, way back 2005. Okay, I'm also a Master's of Engineering degree holder in Industrial and Manufacturing Engineering. So I took that way back 2018 from Asian Institute of Technology in Thailand. Okay, I am a full-time faculty of the college, okay, since 2015. But I'm not an organic faculty of your department, the EMT department. But in fact, I belong to the Manufacturing Engineering Technology department. So I'm just in the EMT to augment the faculty force of your department. No? Okay, medyo, from what I heard, medyo taas in yung population. So, but anyway, don't worry because even if I don't belong in the EMT department, this course, Industrial Management and Quality Assurance, is one of my field, no, especially when I took my master's degree. Okay, and then of course, also based on experience, I also have an experience with regard to industry. So I know a bit how the industry works, the operations in the industry, based on experience, as well as not only in terms of operations, but also in terms of quality assurance, because that's also one of my job, no, in one of the industries here in Cagayan de Oro, the FIPVI. I don't know if you know that, pero yes. Dara ako nag-work before. Okay. And on a personal note, I am married and I have 2 kids already. Okay. So, okay, so that's about me. I would really like to know about you guys. Pero sa kadaghan ninyo, no, I think if I'm not mistaken, namo sa around 70 or 80 sa 2 sections. So dili ta mo mausa-usa, no, as much as I would like to hear from each one of you, we cannot do that in our time. And I also understand man good na some of you are just using data, so medyo maka consume siya og data. So that's why what I did, ilhanta mo kindly if you will access your USTEP, no. Sa USTEP ni appear na ang atong course. Ang atong course kay klaro ba guys? Akong i-zoom. Sorry po, zoom. Okay, naklaro na inyo. Naka-zoom na. Okay, so I already zoomed that. Make sure na dari mo ma-access ha kaning 2021-2 Industrial Management and Quality Assurance. So I don't know how USTEP works as a side sa students, pero I know na mo appear siya only if you enrolled in the course. Okay, so 2021-2 Industrial Management and Quality Assurance. Okay, and then as I mentioned, just scroll down, no, atuday mo sa katong first week, no? Supposedly, ang first week na to kay 7th February to 13th February. So, if you have already explored your use step, I have indicated there an assignment wherein you are tasked to fill in this form. Okay, Google form na siya, guys. Dali na kayo na siya. Those are your questions about personal information, my questions to you about your expectation of the course, your profile Facebook, no? Para ma-check na ko how you do. Mag-stalk ko sa inyo, ha? But don't worry, no? I will just use that information for only for my personal consumption and only for the purposes of knowing each one of you guys. Okay? So ayo kabala ka dili na ma-leak ang iyong data. Okay? So please do that. That will be your assignment. Okay? So assignment na siya. So you have to do that. Also, I already uploaded there the course syllabus. I don't know if you have read that, but don't worry because for this afternoon, we will have a discussion of the course syllabus, a detailed discussion, because that's a very important task before we could start our class. Because the syllabus, guys, is actually our contract. Kontrata nato na between the teacher and the faculty para you know what to expect, you know what to deliver, and I also know what to expect from you guys, and I also know what to get from you, no? So that is the basis of the course syllabus. So for this meeting, kanina week, we will just discuss sa atong synchronous class, we will just focus on the syllabus discussion. Okay? Para tananta, before we could officially start with the lecture, at least naatay same understanding sa unsay expectations sa course, unsay mga requirements, para at the end of the semester, whatever grade na inyong makuha, you will know that you were able to get that grade because of your understanding or your agreement to what we have discussed during this first official class meeting. Okay, so akong ikuan. So, any questions before I can start? Ready na mo to listen to our syllabus? Okay, so class, ang syllabus, ako lang yun mong ignan. Basig mo mo, mama, sumo na ba kaya ng syllabus, ma'am? Kanang, ayan na mo kasumo because, like I said, very important ni siya. And actually, kung kay balo lang yun mo, that syllabus should be discussed by your faculty. Kung naay faculty na wala nag-discuss sa syllabus, you could actually ask them anytime. Ma'am, do you have a syllabus? Can we know what will be the expectations of this course? Okay, so you could actually ask your faculty anytime no about that. Okay, required me to discuss the syllabus with you as part of the expectation setting. Okay, so of course, this is Industrial Management and Quality Assurance with the code ENT 109. And this will be 3 units lecture. So for every week, you are expected to render 3 hours for this course. Now, of course, we will not utilize 3 hours yun sa lecture. Mabuang ko ng 3 hours na lecture straight, no? Just expect that in my practice for this flexible learning, the 3 hours, dili na ma-consume, usually 1 hour lang na. And sa 1 hour, because we wanted to save as much time as possible, sa 1 hour, kuan yun na siya, a brief discussion, mo highlight lang ko sa mga very important details, and the rest will be assigned to the students for them to read mga modules or mga assigned readings, then to do activities. Okay? So ayaw mo expect guys na 3 hours yun tamang klase, okay? But it means to say that the 3 hours is an equivalent workload ninyo for that week. Okay? So, ano sa tawagan ni guys? Okay, so Industrial Management and Quality Assurance, sa una, in the previous curriculum, duha ni siya ka subjects actually. Tagata mo background. Duha ni siya ka subjects. One is industrial management and operations, and there's another subject on quality assurance. So basically, ang naitabo sa new curriculum, I don't know why they merged it. Siguro they try to streamline or at least try to lessen the load of the student. The designers of the course combined the two. But anyway, okay raman po, makaya raman siya. Pero jump pack nga lang. Okay? As you will see later sa contents, medyo heavy siya because gitry og squeeze in ang duha ka subjects into one. Okay? Kaya na. Okay. So sorry sabak anak. Okay, so anyway, this is offered every second semester, school year 2021 to 2022 for this semester, no? And this is for 40-year students supposedly. And you should be able to have the prerequisite which is occupational health and safety according to your curriculum. Pero actually, kung akong tanawon, pwede naman gani walay occupational health and safety. Masabtan na ninyo ang subject even without this. Okay? Pwede siguro siya co-requisite. But anyway, we cannot question the wisdom of the designers of the course. And class schedule nato for this disregard this Thursday 8 to 11, no? Because when I made the syllabus, the one that the original schedule was Thursday 8 to 11. But anyway, say tawagan na guys, follow the schedule based on the pre-sem, which is Friday 3 to 6 p.m. Okay, and everything will be done via online, and most of the activities will be posted via USTEP as our official learning management system. Okay, so of course, muna akong ngalan, Ruth April Labahan, my email address, my number if you need to contact me. Pero if you really want to contact me urgently, I would advise you to contact me via the messenger, okay, sa Facebook. Okay? Kasi sometimes sa email, medyo matambunan ba? And sa messenger, magod automatic, diretso na ako na siya makita yung messages. Pero of course, na limit guys. Do not expect that I will reply immediately. Kasi aside from the teaching, I also have other functions. So give me that within the day to get back to you. Kung dili ko maka-get back to you within the day, you may do a follow-up the following day, especially pag importante ka inyong tuyo. Okay? And ngayon na ako pasaylodan kung I cannot immediately provide feedback. Especially basi matimingan ba na busy po inyong instructor, dili maatiman inyong query immediately. Okay? So tao lang yung inyong instructor guys dili may balbal para sa ginaingon nila na one of my colleagues said, dili balbal inyo ang instructor na mo expect mo na mo reply sila tunga-tunga sa gabi. Because in honestly speaking, I have students like that. I don't know why, no? Buhi kayo sila pag gabi. I'm not sure kung pareha sa inyo mag-chat alas 9, alas 10, naiuban alauna sa kadlawon. Kindly refrain from doing that. As much as possible, communicate with your instructors within the office hours. Okay? Pinaka-late na siguro ng alas 6 sa gabi or 7. Ayaw na po paabtaw ka ng sleeping time. Okay? So, any questions before I proceed? Wala. Okay? Yung mga bright siguro kasabot diretso. Anyway, let's have a course description. What is ENT 109? ENT 109 or Industrial Management and Quality Assurance that will provide you understanding of the issues involved in designing, managing, manufacturing service systems. So we will be covering a lot of topics, guys. Okay? Usual topic na to would include ang plant layout, ginaunsa ang planta pag-layout para efficient ang trabaho sa tao. Okay? So dili na siya kanang planta, kung nakasunod na mo planta, dili lang kay because gusto lang sa production manager na dara ibutang ang mga machines, no? So nana siya principles behind that, and we will be tackling that later on. And then what are the different processes, no, mga strategies sa manufacturing which is applicable to the type of industry that is being managed. Okay, so we discuss gyapon ta og quality management, quality assurance, inventory systems, how you manage materials, Alena, aggregate planning, then just-in-time manufacturing, and operations scheduling, among others. So medyo daghan di siya topics, guys. So expect na lang na because of those too many topics, no, we will just briefly discuss each of those. Dili kayo ta mag-go into detail because if we go really into detail, kanang dili na to mahuman, no, within the 18 weeks. And in your case, kay graduating mo, kung graduating man good, shortened ang weeks ninyo, no, siguro mahimong 15 weeks na lang man tingali, if I'm not mistaken. So atong isulod tanan within the 15 weeks. So please expect na naiuban na dili na to masunod ang oras. Example, kung 9 hours akong gi-allot for the topic, expect na ma-shorten na siya, mahimong 6 hours na lang, or ang 6 hours na to mahimong 3 hours. Okay? Otherwise, if we don't do that, ang may tabo is we will be able to miss some topics dili na to ma-discuss, which I do not want also. Kasi maangkalsi mo. Okay? So expect that there will be case studies and you will be asked to read mga articles, okay, so that it will later on prepare you, to understand industry-based problems, ma-practice mo how to analyze mga issues, in the industry, and also ma-practice inyong critical thinking skills. Okay. So why do we need to take this course? Sige, tingala mo, ma'am, paon man yun na mo, ma'am, minor man na siya. Okay, so I don't disagree, and I won't argue with you if you think or if you will treat this subject as a minor subject. Dagan ko estudyante nga na, basta dili gani mga robot ilang subject so wala na kanang si tawag na dili without technical na I mean they will not get technical skill from the subject. Ang ilag yung una ay minor na siya. Okay, wala, no, I will not argue kung kana inyong thinking. Pero please, do remember, kanilang yun akong always gina-remind sa students, pa minor siya or major, that will be a requirement for your graduation. Okay, meaning to say, kung minor na siya na subject based on your assessment, and then so minor siya, wala ninyo gitarong, let's say na wala ninyo na comply ang mga requirements or activities, then there's a possibility that you will not get a grade, no? And I tell you guys, dili ko stricto when it comes to your attendance sa atong klase, pero I am a bit strict with your submission. So balag late mo submit, pero mo submit mo within the period. When I say within the period, example, midterm period man ang ato ang grading system, no, midterm evaluation day period, midterm, and then the final term. So let's say that within the midterm, nakoy tulo ka quizzes, ang tulo ka quizzes wala ninyo nakuha within the schedule, pwede na ninyo siya i-take. Wala problema yun. You can take that anytime as long as musulod pa siya sa midterm period. Okay? Kasi please understand also that your faculty are also required by the university to submit grades within a certain time. Okay? So kindly be mindful also of that, no? Para dili pod mo maglisod na what happens sa akong previous students. Humana ang final term, nakahatag na akong grade, gipina na ako siya. Kaya pa din siya nagsugod from scratch from the start. And take note, medyo lisod na siya buhaton no na buhaton ni mo tanan quizzes, tanan activities, at in 1 week's time lang para ma-comply lang api. So do not do that to yourself. Do not punish yourself. If I give you an activity, try to do that within the schedule. Kung dili ninyo makuha within the schedule because na may other equally important tasks, then do that by latest pagka next week. Okay? Para dili mo matambunan sa trabaho. Okay, going back, no, this course will actually help you guys to prepare yourselves, no, when, especially if you will go into the industry, meaning mahimo mong employee. when you go to the industry, you will be exposed to different, to a new environment, na yung mga processes, mga activities, which will be new to you. And well, having this course will actually help you know be familiar with that kind of processes and activities, especially if you will be assigned in production or operations or in quality control and management. No, so wala ta kay balo manggod where you will be assigned. Okay, and then of course, kung if you want to go to entrepreneurship, gusto mo magnegosyo, mag-develop in your own company, then this course will come in handy because at least you will know how to develop no a production. You will be able to manage effectively a production system. Okay, so that this course will be very important in that aspect. Okay, and then this will be your course outcomes. Ano sa pasabot sa course outcome, this is our expectation from you guys na at the end of this course, you will be able to demonstrate these outcomes. No, first, I expect that you will be able to analyze, evaluate, no, mga scheduling problems, okay, balancing production, okay. Then second, I expect that you will be able to develop facility plans. So makahimo mo og plant layout or process layout, mga aggregate plans, master production schedule, material requirement planning, because those are important aspects sa production. Para ta kay balubas, hindi ma-hire mo pagka supervisor, no, later on. Or even if dili mo supervisor, this is a good skill, no, para at least maka-help mo with sa company. Okay? And then evaluate principles of quality management and its current issues. So and then analyze key aspects of quality improvement cycle and how to use the appropriate tools and techniques for controlling, improving, and measuring quality. So dapat kay walo mo basa mga control charts, process charts, etc. Okay, so this will be our topics, no? Like I said, medyo jam-pack siya. Supposedly last week, sa week 1, nag-course introduction na ta. Pero I already explained to you that I actually don't want to start sa first week pa lang of the class kay kamulo pa ang ating dapping. Dili pa mo. In fact, kung kay balo lang mo, no, na-finalize amo ang schedule, ato pang Saturday. So, dili yun siya feasible na makaklase ko last week. Okay. And then of course ang sa tawag ani the introduction. So expect na nagyud ka introduction of the what is production operations management, no. Then we will discuss mga process selection, mga layout of facilities, what is appropriate layout, no, for a certain type of industry. Then we will be designing processes, meaning to say lang ana no unsaon pag-utilize og appropriate mga flowchart symbols in order for you to describe a process. Then we will discuss about inventory, okay, how to classify mga inventories in a production environment. Then we will have aggregate planning, master production scheduling, and then material requirement planning. Then for 6 hours, we will have a scheduling. Okay, so medyo heavy siya guys, ayaw kabalaka. We will approach this as simple as possible. And then we will have the midterm exam after scheduling. So after the midterm exam, we will focus our discussion on quality management. So we will discuss about lean operations as a quality management system. No? Then management of quality, mga quality tools, then how do you do quality control? So, ang yung makitaan, I designed the course in such a way that the first half will be on operations and the second half will be more on the quality management. Then, of course, we will have the final exam. As I mentioned, this is designed for 18 weeks, but because you are graduating, this will be shortened in 15 weeks. So expect that most of the topics will be reduced, no, in terms of number of hours. So medyo heavy siya sa inyuhan na part, okay? And this will be our requirements. Walay pangutana sa topics? Wala. Sorry. Okay, so we have the course requirements. Class attendance, dili ko ga-check og attendance sa synchronous. Ever since nag-flexible learning ta, I don't check attendance, okay? So you are not required. Okay, mo-attend mo dili okay ra, but I encourage you to attend because most of the kanang substantial discussion will be taken from the discussion or the lecture, no? Naiuban man gud dili ninyo mabasa sa PowerPoint, dili maka-indicate sa PowerPoint or dili ma-indicate sa module. Okay, but that's why you are all encouraged to attend at least the 1 hour na synchronous class. Pero if you cannot attend, I will not penalize you for that. However, if you cannot attend the synchronous class, I expect that even if you are not attending the synchronous class, I expect that you are doing your task, no? The activities, you are reading the modules, or you are doing the reading assignment, answering the activities, the quizzes, etc. Huh? This will be the course reading, and I will be emailing the link of the drive for this para at least if you cannot attend the synchronous class, and then I share the PowerPoint presentation, at least naamoy other references to read, no, para masabtan ninyo ang PowerPoint. Mula po na siya ang problem if di mo maka-attend sa synchronous because medyo sariling sikap siya. Okay? Every meeting ba ta mag-synchronous class? The answer is no. So, depende siya on the topic. Okay, na topic na gi-design ako for 6 hours, pero pwede rin na siya nako klasihan 1 hour. I will only highlight the important tasks, important points, and then the rest will just be reading. Okay, nga na ang ato ang approach. Okay, then you can also view this online. Okay, so this will be your grading system, no? You will have your class standing, which is 10%. Asa ko na kuha ng class standing? Kana mga assignments, activities, that usually has 10% na mark. Okay? And then, ang inyong project, kanang PIT na itong ginatawag, I know you are familiar already, 20% na siya. And then, quizzes will be 40%. So please take note ha, dako kay ng quizzes. Balik na yun ni, pero dako kay na siya ang uban, gina-disregard nila ang quizzes. Major exams is just 30%. And then finally, that's a total of 100%. And take note that the passing percentage is still 70%. And your final grade will be computed based on 50% of the midterm and 50% of the final term. Okay? So the date and time of quizzes, exams will all be posted. Scheduled na siya nung wala tayo mga unannounced. Okay? Kana mga unannounced, dili na siya uso. Okay? So you just have to do within the time limit and time schedule. Okay? So take note, a disclaimer lang, every attempt is made to provide you, students, a complete syllabus. No, however, depending on the progress, mga needs and experiences of the students, there might be changes in the syllabus. Okay? Sat content lang. Pero kani-ganing mga grading system, that's fixed unless gusto ninyo usabon. Pero this is actually a university policy and we cannot do anything about that. Okay? So this is prepared by me, your instructor, and recommended by your chairman and dean. They haven't affixed their signature because I'm still waiting for that, no? But anyway, I have already forwarded the syllabus to them for their evaluation. If ever na mga changes based on their recommendation, then I will always inform you ahead of that. Okay? So any questions, guys? Pas-pas ba kaayo? Nasabtan na? Questions? None?
None so far, ma'am.
Okay, nasabtan ra tanan basin ako'y nalimtan. Okay, so if you have no more question, no, I will not take too much of your time anymore. I just want you to do your assignment, which is to answer the student profile. And then if napamoy nalibugan, you can always go back to the course syllabus, read it, no? And And kato na akong hangyo, please give your email addresses to your class representative, and your class representative will send that to me, no? So I can email you the link, the Google Drive link of the references, okay, that we have, that we will use in this class. Okay? Any questions, guys? Wala. If none, then you may go, and see you next week for our first class lecture. Okay? Thank you, everyone.
Thank you,
Okay, ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
Okay,
you, ma'am.
God bless. Have a nice weekend.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.